Nigeria, labors. Meanwhile, labors, right? I don't know your plan, oh. You remember that 770 something buildings they claimed to have collected from Emefiole? Sir, they have handed it over to the Ministry of Housing. And I think they said they want to sell it. So those of you might want to invest in real estate, right? So there is this ongoing, one very big estate being built in Abuja, and it allegedly belonged to the disgraced former central bank governor, and that is Emefiole. I don't know about the litigation on it, if it's clear enough, but the EFCC has handed over the entire place. They've handed it over to the Ministry of Housing. Now, Tinubu can just go on and complete the project, paint it, and call it his own project. That means Tinubu has built you nearly 800 houses in Abuja. But take a look. The process of handing over the properties to the Minister of Housing. Please watch.
Natural ascertain what we finally get out of this, but we never we just what we were able to get from the drawings, and of course now, so who owns it? Federal government owns it. Yeah, federal government owns the property now. So that's the question. Who owns it?
So who owns it before now? And how did you people came about this? And how did you people came about this? And how long?
We've told Nigerians that we did it through civil forfeiture proceedings, and when you do something through civil forfeiture proceedings, the process is for you to do your investigation and go to court upon reasonable suspicion that this is a process of crime. We will approach the court and we ask the court to give us interim forfeiture order. The court obliged, and the court directed that it should be published for 2 weeks, and we did that in widely circulated newspapers, and nobody came forward to lay claim to the property. So we went back to the court. So, nobody came forward to lay claim to the property, and we not give the final order. You could own this through your legitimate means of livelihood. And so the court threw out the application that challenged the order, and here we are today.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. And how will you describe this effort of the federal government through the EFCC?
It's a testimony to the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that gave us the go-ahead to do our work and ensure that we use the instrumentality of the fight against corruption to stimulate the economy. And I believe this will add value to our economy. We agree with it. It's also, give opportunity to Nigerians who are work hard work, to own the property. By the time we are through with this, like the Honorable Minister said yesterday, through a transparent and accountable process, the federal government will take what we will do for that efforts. And
we have taken over today. We have taken possession of this estate today, and we will commence our own work. Especially, we have to do integrity test of the structures that are standing here to confirm their own structural stability, and then from there we go on and assess how to complete them, and then make them public for public disposal in order for government to recover some of the proceeds.
People have complaints that sometimes these properties may not get to the ordinary Nigerians. What assurance are we getting that ordinary Nigerians will still be the ones to get these properties?
Well, ordinary Nigerians will be very much involved because the disposal will be transparent, as I said earlier. And we already have a renewed hub portal that we are selling some of the renewed hub estates across the country. And we will key this project into that portal, especially when the construction towards the completion of the estate has commenced. By then, people will be able to know what type of houses they want to buy when the physical structure of each of the units are revealed. Because sometimes you can't even know what you are buying until the physical structure of it.
Anyway, so just so you know, right? The argument is that the owners of or the owner of the structures did not come forward after 21 days when it was put on notice and then forfeited. Do you see the greed of man? They will tell Nigerians that some things government cannot do everything. Government, don't expect government to do this, don't expect government to do that. And you're like, what exactly is the job of government? If somebody can take a lot of money and then started building hundreds of houses that he was going to probably sell off or make himself, and then his unborn generation to start claiming that their forefathers gave them old money. And what kind of greed will bring that ball? Government can't build housing, cheap houses for people, cheap quality houses for people, right? They won't do that. But they will steal money and they will have 100, 200, 300 houses. One politician, one public office holder, one civil servant will have enough to, and I'm like, I don't understand. By the time you begin to pick all of them and you realize what they have used their stolen money for, you see that they have bought cars, they've bought, they built houses, estates, and other things that normally, right? You say, but if you ask government to do this for the people, they will tell you that don't expect government cannot do that. Government can't do this, government can't do that. But the money meant for the development of the people, the money is being shared by rogues who can afford to build over 700 houses. They were still building before the whole thing burst. That's the greed of man. It's unexplainable. There's no way you can explain it. So I couldn't really wrap my head around it. Like, why? Waiting one person won't take what do you call it? Waiting one person won't take 10 billion to. You want to use 10 billion for? Like, I understand if you make your money, right? You can make 10 billion, you can make 100 billion naira, you can make 1 trillion naira, right? There's no limitation to what you can make, but steal it. What do you want to do? Because you want to probably have a mansion, you want to have these latest automobiles and all of that, while children are denied access to healthcare, access to education, access to balanced diet. And yet, somebody is so audacious enough to loot billions. You can't really explain it. I can't. Tried. So this greed of man, they've given it several names. Well, I just can't wrap my head around it. You know. Anyway, that is where I think we are going to draw the curtain tonight. So give me a circle. I don't know. I think I'm having an issue with one of my mic. No, I think it's working. So thank you so much. You know why I don't take calls sometimes is I always use the opportunity of us not being so many to get an early rest. And that's what I'm going to do tonight again. We're not so many. So I want to say thank you to every one of us who is here, as usual, especially those of you that would always be here religiously, right? And to those of you who also will be seeing this video later. Okay, so I'm going to say good night, right? And I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Okay, everybody, shall take it easy. But before you leave, like the broadcast, like it, subscribe to my channel. The next time when I'm back. It's just going to be awesome again. So good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary political. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣeré. ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí.